So, quick refresher for last time. You all proceeded towards the bridge I was linking the two sides of a canyon, and the main character is on death's door.
I thought he died.
Death's door.
Thank God he
Eloise
got
took
better.
him and rode off into the sunset. Meanwhile, the mysterious warrior who injured the main character to that point has ran off, and you have no idea where he went to. While Eloise is running, what is Professor Flumph, Wisteria, and Angel going to do? You all are still on the bridge.
If I remember correctly, from last session, the two brothers have proceeded to clean house on the bridge before eventually returning. Because we weren't gonna let his loss go down in vain.
Yeah.
We were gonna finish what we started.
Yeah, the red man disappeared, like, into the void. You have no idea where he went.
Yeah, yes. And we were going through and rending the rest of the area.
You're joining the army in the push.
Yeah.
Okay.
Naturally.
Professor, what are you doing?
Healing.
There's no one to heal.
He has to heal his broken heart.
You could go back or you could join us.
There's probably first aid tents on the warfront.
Yeah, I'm probably helping in the tents. I'm keeping people. I'm not letting anyone else die tonight. Well, I'm not letting anyone else die tonight.
There's the army that the brothers and Floomp are charging through. Floomp to get to the first aid tents on the other side. The brothers, as they are on their vengeance-fueled quest to kill as many of them as possible, is an army mixed of humans and demons. Though the soldiers are in high spirits and have been holding their own very well due to their improved physical training that they had with you two. And the battle mages, the battle healers, which are all sages, have also all managed to keep themselves fairly well protected using the bucklers inspired by the professor. So
Yes.
casualties have actually been pretty low.
There's still one too high.
Meanwhile, back with Eloise, you are still riding towards the camp with Frederick draped over Umbra.
Let you die. Not letting you die. That's all that's like just racing through Aloy's head as he's just charging ahead with Umbra.
Man, Frederick.
Any checks that I should be making?
Give me riding just to make sure he doesn't fall off.
All right, that's pretty good.
Yeah, so you notice he was shifting a little bit towards falling off, and you managed to catch him and put it back on.
Like he's just he notices it in the moment and just catches him and is just steel focused straight ahead. Nothing else is distracting him right now.
That is correct. As you approach the main base camp where the army is being led by Erebeth, she looks up and sees you riding. Like, have you returned alone? What happened to the others?
You didn't hear from Anevia?
It's been kind of... She kind of points over to the battlefield. Kind of busy.
Okay. I thought you would have heard on the... Not important. Frederick's dying.
She looks over, basically just like lifts them up and throws her on her shoulder and move without saying a word. Just starts heading over to the medical tents. After our music.
Why is this playing?
There's a decisive battle off screen while Frederick is being saved.
While Frederick's being saved, the brothers and everyone. It's the decisive battle over Frederick's life. In the medical tents with Floop, Floop, you do see Erebus walk in with Frederick. And puts down. I need any expert on healing over here right now.
I'm an expert on healing.
Do what you can to keep it alive. If you need any supplies, let us know. We'll get you what you need.
All right. First things first.
Alois comes into the tent. I can get anything that you need as soon as I can.
I should
Alois
probably roll
will-
to see what I need to do to heal him. I'll roll a heal check to see.
Yep. Give me a heal check.
Because currently he's affected by 8 by the old status.
Yeah.
27.
Okay. So you rolled a 27?
Yeah.
Why do I not see yours? I only see... Huh.
It's definitely there.
Yeah, no, it's
Yeah,
just,
it's a skill issue.
I think it's just my chat being...
Oh,
But I just...
Oh, what have you done?
I flushed the
what did you
log.
do?
I believe you did the roll. Don't worry. I believe you.
You've cleared the entire chat. What
Yeah,
have
I
you
can-
done?
I can't see it anymore.
You do know that... You know it's been too long for a Phoenix down, because it's been more than a minute.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know that you're going to need... Well, first off, you're going to need a lot of bandages and everything to stop the bleeding that he's currently got going on.
I need bandages. Stop.
On it.
And the other thing is that you don't really have anything to stop the bleeding. So, well, not bleeding, to stop the old effect. So you know you're going to need a kind of rare, well, the rare item for, it's the Fantasia, right? I know you all
I
posted.
need someone who can expunge the magical ailment of being old.
Fantasia would allow us to reincarnate him.
Right.
Anyone have Azuna?
Yeah, Asuna would be able to remove the old effect, I believe.
One of the mages come up. One of the white mages on the front line should be able to do it. I'll send a messenger to go get them. He runs out to go get one of the Chocobo Knights. Meanwhile, the brothers, you are all covered in blood from the amount of people you have killed. They aren't strong enough to be like on par with anything you fought on the bridge. They feel like they're just common foot soldiers. Eloise, you have... Actually, roll me a D8.
Okay.
Yeah, this is determining something.
That's a 3.
Okay, I gotta reload my, my Foundry. For some reason, I am not seeing any of the dice on my GM side.
Hmm.
Give me a second.
Quick, while he's
So you-
gone.
Yeah, so you have found like 3 rolls of bandages.
Alois is just scooping them into his arm and just running them over to Floomp as fast as he can.
Okay. Why can't... I don't know why, but on my other screen, my one for my access for the game as a GM is not loading. I'm just getting a black screen. What the fuck?
Reload
Oh,
again.
that happens.
Might
I
just
don't know
need a
what to tell
bit
you,
too.
man. It might also be a Wi-Fi bandwidth issue, you know.
Hmm.
I don't know. Well, no, because like the GM, the viewer cam view is working fine. The stream is going fine. I don't know what it is.
Well, I know the Foundry's running fine.
Yeah. It's
Yeah, everyone's in it just fine. It's just on the one instance it's not working.
The only thing I would say is it might just be a
Oh, there we go.
connectivity
There we
issue.
go.
Yeah.
It was just taking forever
Yeah,
to load.
just needed a moment.
Yeah. There we go. Okay, I'm back in. I see the rolls now. Okay. I could see.
Can I?
No, you can't.
Ooh.
Yeah, so Faloon, now that I'm back in, at least you have the badges, and I'm assuming you're running them already back over to Faloon.
Yep. I mean, if we get a Mega Phoenix, that it hasn't been longer than 3 hours, right?
It
No.
has not.
But that's also gonna be. We need to actually find that. That's the thing. Will
Yeah.
that be in the supplies?
You haven't asked.
Yeah. Actually, after Alois brings the bandages over the flume, I've got an idea. And he just runs out of the tent, full sprint. He actually has had Windrunner on this entire time as well. So
Okay.
his movement speed is increased by another 30 feet. Just to show how much effort he's putting into this.
All good. Okay. So yeah, you're running breakneck pace around the forward base camp. You
He
see-
runs straight to Horgus.
He's not at the forward base camp.
Okay, well, merchants that might be with us.
They're still in the main base camp. That is about. It's been since the fight on the big bridge. It's been about 10-15 minutes. 15 minutes.
Okay.
The main base camp is half an hour out.
Alois just leaps onto Ambra's back and is headed his way to the main camp then.
Okay. Back with the brothers, the enemy forces, their morale is kind of broken as they've realized that you all came from the back, meaning that their command structure is gone, and the ones who are there just for money have started to surrender.
Can I roll intimidation?
Yes.
Oh no.
Some of the ones that are surrendering are swearing loyalty to you.
We're getting ourselves an underguard.
Mostly out of fear. Do you wish to recruit them, or are you going to kill them or arrest them?
They're mercenaries. Arresting them for being mercenaries. I'll let the army deal with them. Ain't my job.
Fair enough. The cultists have all started to run, though some of them have actually started summoning bombs to blow themselves up, declaring that this is the true way of the Doom Train, as this message has been spread from the city of Canaveras. Eloise, you swear in the distance you hear a mad laughter.
Oh, also, just to show our dominance over the battlefield, I will activate as we're wading through this battle. I'm gonna activate a use of my Nimbus of Light, and just have us be like this fucking beacon, in the middle of the battlefield, where holy light shines down upon us
Many
and
of
our
the-
allies.
Many of the soldiers who are on your side now believe you all to be divinely chosen by Hydaelyn and the second coming of the Warriors of Light.
Nice.
Second coming, the Warriors of Light are still alive and well on just another
No, no one has seen them in months. They are convinced that the warrior is either dead or causing chaos somewhere.
They're probably off on in a different world for all we know.
Don't know.
He's on vacation at the beach, hula dancing.
Eating the forbidden
Yeah.
gummies.
And by the way, to answer your question, regarding the mercenaries, I do think if they surrender and turn their weapons on their evil contractors, I think I'm willing to let them fight with us.
Let your brother know that.
I'll fight to them after the
think
combat.
I think once they start surrendering, I might call it out
Okay.
and give them the
Yeah,
option.
he's just not gonna pay them any mind, you know. He's not gonna
Do you
like
want me
kill it.
Do you want me to roll diplomacy? Because that would be like trying to convince them to fight on our side instead.
Some of them have already decided to do it. Just they're spreading fealty out of fear of one of you. But roll diplomacy to see if you get the others.
Yeah.
I see this. I don't see the dice. You rolled it privately.
Yeah, that was privately.
He rolled some dice.
Oh shit! I'm sorry. Here, hold on. Brood everyone.
Holy!
Yeah, I think that
Pretty alright.
works.
I think that's an okay roll.
You
Yeah.
have now added a division to your army that is entirely a set of mercenary corps.
Praise be, because I can't blame mercenaries for doing mercenary shit.
That's what
They gotta
I
eat.
Oh,
can't really blame them.
Yeah, and the ones you brought over through negotiation, as well as the intimidation, they have now also declared that they've also said that they will work for a lower rate. Mostly out of
Sure.
fear of the big ass hammer covered in blood.
They can figure it out.
They know what's what.
What unethical mercenaries instantly turning on the people who paid them.
Have you met a mercenary?
Hey. They
Also,
should've
have you seen what we're doing to them?
Yes, I was on the front lines.
Like,
I blew some of them up.
I think this is pretty reasonable. Plus, they're getting artillery struck.
They are still getting artillery struck. You all set up the Magitech engine. You all did it. Eloise's sister fixed the Magitech engines.
Yes. She did a very
what
good
I'm
job.
hearing is we've entirely routed the enemy's line, and now that we've started exchanging out the mercenaries, it's now just starting to slowly transform into their line turning around and start fighting all the cultists.
So what you're saying is, it's all one big team deathmatch.
We've broken the enemies. We've broken the enemy. Now we press them.
Meanwhile, back with the main character, Bloom, you
Yes!
give me another heal check.
You're not dying on me today. Heal!
You're starting to sound like old Mickey Mouse.
That's the idea.
33.
Nice, nice.
Okay, you are stabilizing him, and you've bought yourself, in terms of his condition, he's at that edge, where he's basically seeing his life flash before his eyes. You have bought yourself another bit of time while waiting on Eloise. Eloise? I'm flipping.
Aye.
Yeah, you are still riding Umbra at breakneck pace to the camp. You are about 10 minutes out.
Almost there. Almost there. Oh, I wish somebody was there that I could call.
Keep in mind, in your ear, you do hear just the comm line is also just gunked up with
It's so full, yeah.
a battle reports. It's all the different fronts.
Yeah, Alice understands that this link shell is too full for him to be getting people distracted with Frederick right now.
Yeah, with Bloom, you have a full team of nurses and doctors helping you. You are the main one performing, stitching up the wound so he's not bleeding out.
Wipe my brow.
Okay, where is the brow? We only see fluff, sir.
In the back. It's getting in my eyes.
They put a hairnet on your head. Back.
Yes!
Mhm.
Get me these herbs.
They take the list. They take the list and go running off to their medical supplies to grab what they can. Okay. Back with the army. Most of the army the enemy cultists have dispersed and some of them are being picked off by the artillery strikes. The brothers, Wisteria and Ansel, you are now in front of your the kneeling members of your new mercenary corps. The leaders in front of you, offering you a map.
Oh.
Sirs, this is a map from our former employers on some supply caches they have nearby.
Take a look.
You notice that the map is marked off, in particular, an area a little bit to the north, but you also see that there is a skull next to it. As well as other smaller supply caches around the main city of Dresden itself.
By the way, I would assume once they start seeing that the enemy is routed, would there be some way we could signal for the artillery to stop?
Yes. A soldier has already gone off to let the artillery know to stop. So it is starting to
Okay.
die down.
Okay. And so in that case, I would like, or they're nearby, right?
They're decent. They're not within shouting distance, unless one of you wants to scream really loud.
No, I'm talking about for the caches.
Alright, none of them are. So if I'm gonna switch over back to the route map so you can get an idea of where I'm talking about. So using the map here, the one with the skull I was talking.
You did move us on
I
it.
didn't move it. Oh, sorry. I clicked activate.
Ye-
Weird. There we go. There we go.
There we go.
Yeah. So the area with the skull. Where do I change? There we go. I'm gonna mark these all in red. See, the area of the skull is actually. Why is it still white? I changed it to red. Sorry.
Why?
It will change. I don't know why it's not saving. Fuck it. I'm just gonna make them big. Yeah, so the area that with the skull is the one with the X I just put on, which is actually one of the areas you were suggested to try to, with one of the routes you were suggested to try.
Okay.
There's a couple smaller ones around here, here, and here.
Okay. Inside that case, I'll have the map get sent back to
Erebus.
yeah, to Erebeth via Chocobo from one of the soldiers that we came here with. That has since joined the fray.
Yes.
And we will begin preparation to get the army reconstituted and deal with getting all of the supplies we could scavenge from this battle, like, recoalesced.
Okay. Eloise, you have made it to base camp.
Elise is looking for any of the merchants that have been in contact with Horgus.
One of the merchants do see you coming in a panic and comes running up to you. Sir, is there something wrong?
My friend is dying. It's too
what
late
items-
for a Phoenix Town. I need something stronger.
We have 2 Mega Phoenixes. That Orgus sent us
I'll
with.
take them. I'll take whatever price.
He tells you. We can discuss price later if it's an emergency.
Thank you.
He,
And he
he hands you a
just-
box with the 2 tubs.
He grabs them and just books it right back to the forward base.
Okay, yep.
Oh, come on, girl.
Give me
Almost
a
there.
riding check.
Yes, sir.
Okay, you can
16 still good?
Yeah, due to Umbra knowing the route back, you're actually doing it in a much more efficient way. You're able to shave off about like 5 minutes from the trip.
Awesome.
Okay, so with Flume, give me another heal check.
Okay. You're really tempting fate here, making me keep doing these rolls.
I'm gonna have to because you're trying to keep them from crossing
29.
over.
29.
Okay.
I'm the best goddamn doctor they've ever seen.
Some of them are taking notes on your new method of stitching up the wounds to avoid him bleeding out.
I'm a mechanic, but
I'm a doctor, but they've also brought you. The bandages are starting to soak through though, so you know that you're gonna have to move quickly to get everything cleaned up and hope that whatever Eloise brings help stop the bleeding. Otherwise, you're not gonna be able to prevent it from festering. You also know that you are going to need clean water.
Let's see.
With the brothers, am I to assume you two want to scavenge the battlefield for supplies or like equipment to sell?
I'm thinking, and Ansel can do whatever they want. But I'm thinking not necessarily for our personal gain, but like to recoup some of the like resource fatigue for the army.
Go right ahead.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I'll help them
have
out,
have
yeah.
them take the equipment off of the dead bodies and whatnot, and
Recycle.
yeah.
I'm gonna start piling the dead body, like after they've been taken, like cleaned up. Essentially, I'm gonna start getting the bodies together.
Are you gonna make
Start
the,
digging
the
some
new mercenaries
graves.
help you?
Yeah, the mercenaries can come help me dig the graves while the
Are you making a mass grave?
Do you want everyone to get sick?
This is true. Go right ahead. But so
No,
okay.
the cultists get the mass grave. The soldiers that died can get individual ones.
Set them on fire. That's my other one. But no, okay.
Oh yeah, burn pit. Yeah, burn pit.
All for the Doom Trade. Ugh. While this is going on, Eloise, you have made it back to the forward camp.
Elise just rides Amra a little too close to the tent before hopping off and running inside.
in the process,
He doesn't get. He realizes, okay, I can't run immediately in, otherwise I might end up crashing into somebody that's working. So he he cautiously makes his way inside.
Bloop makes a bunch of water, and then he just to make sure it's extra clean, he does purify it with magic, and then he does keep using the cantrip stabilize to keep him together. Frederick.
Alice is making his way up to Flumph after letting the other doctors know what he's got.
I need new bandages! Floop is reaching out with his tiny arm backwards without looking who it is.
One of the nurses hands you a bandage.
Take the dirty ones!
They have, and they've started cleaning them.
Flump. And he like holds the box open. I've got this. They're called they're
Floop
Mega
grabs it,
Phoenixes.
holds it over Frederick and crushes it. Use it.
With the amount of field checks you made, I will give it that you would recognize it on glance what it is.
I may not specialize in alchemical magical items, but I do study magical items.
As the
Anyway.
as the Mega Phoenix is crushed over over Frederick, his condition starts to stabilize. His breathing is still a little ragged, as he's still under the effects of... Yeah. As you say that, a white mage comes up. He's like, "You calling for someone who knows Asuna?"
Old cure.
You're kind of just scared by the small doctor yelling at him. He's like, "Yes, sir," and he proceeds to cast Asuna over Frederick.
Come on.
His breathing is still a little labored. He does appear to be visibly weaker, but he's not. You can tell already. You can tell his pulse has started to stabilize.
And is he old?
He is back to his original age.
All right.
Like, he visibly de-ages in front of the two of you.
Now all he needs is sleep to recover.
I will say this, out of game and all this for Frederick, keep him one level lower just as a penalty for the death experience.
Mm-hmm.
Just from the strain on his body.
Negative levels, yeah.
All right. Don't worry, he'll get blessed by God eventually. That'll make up for it.
Yeah.
Maybe.
You assume it'll be one?
He's the main character. He's gonna come back.
He has plot armor. He just got saved. That
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I have plans. I have plans for if you decide not to.
Mm-hmm. At least just kind of collapses. Oh.
Umbra is... you hear a loud quack from Umbra outside.
Well, it's good he's safe. Now, Eloise?
My bird's just...
My medical tent, you're in the way.
Yeah, sorry.
By the way,
My bird's just disturbing the peace here. I've got it.
Just there's a piece, you said. Basteri, give me a d20.
Sure, I guess.
It's a supply thing. I just want to see how many you find.
5?
You have found 50 broadswords.
Okay.
That's useful.
How many of them are masterwork?
Let me...
They're all too blood-coated. They're all too blood-coated to tell.
Yeah, actually, no. They're all kind of like... They're all cheap. Like, they're what you get to a common foot soldier. Not like... These weren't generals or, elite guard or, like, even the cultists. These were all mostly...
So you mean they're spears?
There's a couple of spears, too. I was getting to that. I was gonna have you make a couple rolls to determine the amount of each weapon type you found.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah.
Spears are cheap as shit, though.
No. Boss, give me another roll because this is gonna determine the spears.
13.
You have found. Let me think. I'm doing.
He doesn't want to say 130 spears.
No, actually, you've collected a pile of spears because, as the Lich has pointed out, spears are cheap as shit.
Actually, surprisingly expensive. Oh, I guess normal ones are a lot more expensive.
Here,
You have collected.
I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna need to AFK for just a little while.
Okay.
I'll be back. But yeah, no. We'll scavenge whatever we can
Okay.
and add it to the warband supplies.
I'll have Lich keep you in the rolls. I'll give you the total of the shit you found out when you come back.
Yeah, no
By the way,
worries.
for context, a normal sword's like 10 to 12 gold, right?
Yeah.
A spear is 2.
Yeah, so you have for the records, 156 spears have been put into a pile.
Ooh! And
They're
those
in-
50 broadswords?
50 broadswords, 156 spears. These are all in serviceable condition, but as Lich has pointed out, they are all blood coated, so none of them are masterwork. They're all just kind of average quality.
You should totally give us like one masterworked dagger.
Who knows? Lich, since Voss just said that, flip me a coin.
Oh, okay. I don't love that. But okay. So 1. I'm not flipping an actual coin. It's just one.
I saw it.
Yep.
You Ansel has found one gun.
Wait, Hazel knows what a gun is. He knows what this is.
All right,
So-
time to start training in how to use a gun.
We will cut back to him with the response about the gun
I
later.
can't wait to respec my entire class in 40 sessions into gun.
American style breathing.
I wish to learn this American breathing.
By the way, that is a dirty 20 on my flex check. Do I inspire the troops?
The troops who have survived the battle after trading with you in Wisteria are moved and have decided to help you collect and bury the bodies of the dead. The mercenaries who were once looking at you in fear now look at you with eyes full of awe and inspiration.
By the way, question. Can I find a single masterworked kidney dagger?
Give me a reason why.
This is what it looks like. No reason. No reason at all.
Bullshit! Give me the reason! DM it to me.
No, that is. I sent the picture in the group chat.
Oh, yeah.
For those at home, the reason is because the original name for a kidney dagger is a bollock dagger. I shit you not. And
Fuck
looks
it.
like a-
Give me another coin flip.
Oh fuck yeah.
That's what it means when you get shafted.
Will I find it on a 1 or a 2?
You'll see it. Let me see it.
Okay.
You do not find it.
Damn. The old mate.
Your dreams shall come to fruition one day, but not today.
Well, you've only examined one pod. Never checked any of the bodies on the bridge.
I'm dealing with bodies right now. It's fine.
Yeah. The soldiers have gathered the cultists. You have gathered... Over the time, most of the soldiers on your side have all been properly buried, because due to the extensive training with you and your brother, and also due to the more proactive role that the sages played due to their increased defense thanks to Floom's suggestion, you have kept casualties to a minimum.
You roll for casualties.
So give me one of you give me a D4.
Okay, I'm rolling it. Oh, 3. Oh no.
So 12 squads entered the combat, and you've lost about three squads of soldiers. But you have replenished some of those with the mercenaries. So you in numbers, you only lost 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
I don't know. We did lose a quarter of our forces in the first confrontation.
Yeah, but it was a big choke point.
It was a big choke point. Also, if they didn't have the training or the advanced armor, it would have been worse. I would have had you roll a d6. I said I'm taking note of even the little stuff you all are doing. It's adding up. But morale is still high among the troops thanks to the inspirations from the brothers. And among the medical corps, they are all inspired by Floomp and have started taking notes for how you treated Frederick and your advanced techniques.
They were astounded when I pulled out the laser gun.
And there's already tales being spread by the merchants about Eloise and Ambra riding for the sake of their friend.
Is it spread amongst the bards?
It will be spread amongst the bards.
Taking items on credit.
There will be inspirational songs written by the end of the day. Mostly singing
Do we have items on credit?
Mostly singing the praises of Ambra.
He's a good bird.
Ambra should now become a folk hero among the Chocobo. Is it, do we want to hold off on doing anything else till boss gets back? Because at this point, this is going to be like the aftermath report.
Oh.
Or we could roleplay more medical stuff.
Yeah, no. I always will, like, just as he leaves the tent, Elise is going to think, I gotta do something else to help here. I can't just be focused on Frederick.
You do see
and
some...
he, like, looks around for
help.
Where they might be getting supplies so he can go and help make any, like, healing medicines.
You do see some soldiers, like, carrying their friends up and trying to get some of the other ones to the medical tents who are having trouble walking.
Alice will go and assist them.
This helps improve morale among the troops as they see you helping them, as you are coming down to help even the most common of soldier. You do see among the ones helping and among the injured, you see some soldiers from Ishgard, you see some of the pirates and mercenaries from Limsa.
An important thing that I am also doing.
Yeah. I was gonna say magical
hygiene
and magical cleaning, like consistently.
Yeah. So
an important thing that I am not doing. I am still covered in blood.
you smell nothing but fish.
Damn right.
If I cast magical hygiene on you, that should remove the fish oil from your nose.
You fucking better not.
Wait, what?
If magical hygiene is used, would that not clean the fish oil?
Yes, it
off
would. But with
Wait. Question.
yes,
Would it remove cologne from someone then?
yes.
Yeah.
Because it just says things like dirt and blood.
Removes dirt, sweat, bloodstains, foul odors, and so on.
Yeah.
The fish could be counted as a foul odor, because that's
Depends
kind
on
of
who's asking. It's a wonderful odor to me.
And so on, as in etc.
you just it'd be like getting a shower, so you just reapply it.
Wasting my oil.
Is it
You have
safe?
supplies for this.
Yeah,
I was about to say I needed it the most for this current situation, so I don't smell bodies.
Yes.
Well, actually, hold on. This spell does not remove effects of magical substances or otherwise strong effects, like the sticky adhesive of mimics. How strong is the fish oil? How powerful is it?
It's whale oil. It smells really strongly of fish.
I love how this is just a bit from Dr. House from House MD you've stolen.
Worry about it.
We could use whales! Hold on.
But legitimately though, it's a good idea. I don't want to be smelling no corpses or soon to be corpses.
Not to mention all of the void scent corpses.
There's a couple among them, yeah.
Yeah, actually, they would. Yeah, they would depend really on whether they leave corpses.
Are they
or not.
more or less flammable than a normal body?
Yes.
Hey, don't
We're
worry,
in burn
guys.
pits, so
I'll eventually get the power of a whale when I get the power to summon Bismarck.
True.
I mean, just give me like 20k gil, and I can do that.
I just need. Hey, I don't need 20k gil. I just need to ascend as a ascend.
Okay, so now cutting back to you know what, since the boss is still gone, Lich, can you give me another d20 roll?
6.
Okay. Some of the mercenaries have started helping Wisteria clean, like, you know, gather the supplies and everything. They have managed to find 600 arrows from quivers that were unfired.
Ooh.
There's been a lot of
Ammunition.
archers.
That's a lot of ammunition, yeah.
Also, give me another coin book.
The average archer people can carry 20-ish arrows into combat.
There were a lot of archers. Well, some of the foot soldiers were just, they had quivers for bows, but they didn't get to use them.
Yeah. It's probably also just stock as well, too.
Yeah. One of the mercenaries found an empty container that looks like it could have once contained an explosive substance, but it's empty now.
Were you gonna give me C4? That would have been so well in the burn pit.
Final Fantasy equivalent?
Maybe we should check.
Come on.
But it is
Maybe
also
we
used for powering the Magitech engines.
You should totally give me like a box of batteries to throw in the burn pit.
We should really check the structure just to be sure they didn't attach explosives to detonate the bridge.
Yeah,
It would have blown by now.
True.
They would have done.
Because
They would have the
the
moment they
bridge
were
has been-
losing it.
Yeah, not to mention the area around them has been getting pumped full of Magitech blasts.
True.
Realistically, there would only be 2 times they would actually detonate them. It would be either when we were taking it, like we almost took it, like while we were like about to take it, they could blow it up right then and there and get us all in the blast, or they would try to
after-
detonate it afterwards when we're trying to cross. So we don't need to check it just yet. We're checking before we cross.
Oh, they probably more than likely just banked everything on Gilgamesh.
Oh, more
Yeah.
than likely, yeah.
They absolutely did.
I'm just saying, realistically, they were trying to blow the bridge up.
Alright, what are we seeing? Okay,
How are the mercenaries doing for digging the burn pit?
they are digging with gusto.
Okay, it's raining, correct?
Hmm?
Is it raining?
No, it was only raining over
Okay.
the bridge because of the spell you all created.
Right. I'm gonna, just because, you know, covered in blood and all that, I'm gonna take off my breastplate
And start polishing it.
and help dig. No, I'm keep helping dig. The helmet stays on.
Okay, Shax. But,
The
some-
helmet stays
Yeah.
on.
Some of the soldiers seeing you inspired as they are walking are now also doing squats as they walk and patrol the battlefield.
I mean, lunges.
Yes. No, some are just, they stop, take a squat, then step, take a squat, step, take a squat.
So a lunge, basically.
That's a lunge, yeah.
But they're still doing the squat pose. They're doing soldier squats.
I guess they could stop, do a squat, take a step, do a squat. I guess, yeah. But lunges you can do while you're stepping. It's more convenient.
They're
Yes.
just doing a Final Fantasy VII minigame.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's what it is. They're doing the 7 minigame. 1 soldier squat,
Mhm.
2 soldier squats, 3 soldier squats.
I would like to intimidate the dirt.
Intimidate the what?
The dirt.
Why?
It's dirt.
Just
give
let him
it,
have
give it
it.
the roll, give the roll.
Hey, it's so it knows its place.
Which is
31.
Separated.
You feel as if there's been a force underneath the earth that has been angered by you.
Hey, you just gotta
Oh,
make the
wait,
dirt know, learn what it really is.
Wait, hold up, wait. You might end up pissing off Titan. Be careful.
Oh wait, yeah, actually, no wait. The
Yeah.
dirt actually has a giant monster that
You feel
that will
you
appear.
feel a presence watching you.
It could. don't
I would
know.
like to roll diplomacy.
I
I would
need
like to flex and seduce the presence.
I need Frederick to become king, so Titan will appear off in the middle distance and hurl a rock at our enemies for us.
But can I roll diplomacy?
You can.
Okay. To gain favor with whatever's watching me.
Well-
That is a dirty 20.
You have not gained favor. It almost feels
Okay.
angrier.
Absolutely.
Hey, that's
filthy.
not a bad roll.
I think it's more that it's just insulted at the attempt.
Damn.
Give me perception.
Oh no.
That is a 22.
You feel almost as if a mountain you see in the distance, you feel like it just moved a little bit to the left.
I move a little bit to the left.
All right, it's back in place now for you.
What do you think those
Exactly.
What do you think those wizards arguing about the movable rod will think if they see that mountain move?
Unbeknownst to all of you, the wizards have moved on from arguing about if the world is flat or not to instead arguing about what lives on the moon.
Um,
One
Oh,
swears that
lives
the
on the
moon is
moon?
made out of soft, malleable material put in place by rabbits. The other swears it's where the Prince of All Hell is sealed away.
do I know what's on the moon, brother? I rolled an 18.
You believe that you know that the moon is real.
I think
It
there's a couple
is?
Bahamut's on the moon.
Wrong. That moon's gone. That moon blew up. Actually,
All right.
So I rolled another intelligence check.
Angel knew that there was once 2 moons. If you want to roll another intelligence check, if you want to see if he knows why the other moon blew up, go right ahead.
What was
Yeah,
I
the
rolling
other moon
besides
fell
intelligence?
like within the past 5 years.
Yeah. There'd be
What
no
skill would that be?
History.
History.
Do I have history? I have a +1.
8.
I rolled an 8.
You were convinced that the second moon was a conspiracy made up in your head.
It's just my uncle's drunk tail. Didn't happen.
Exactly. There's always only been one
Even
moon.
if you remember there was a moon, that was obviously a lie in your memories. You misremembered.
Yeah, I was I got into his whiskey supply.
I'm back.
I thought there was 2 moons.
Oh, by the
but,
way,
like,
hey, Voss, you found a gun.
Nice.
No, Ainsley found a gun.
I
No,
found a
gun. No.
Wisteria found the gun. Angel knows what a gun
Wisteria.
is.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Because I had Angel do the coin flip because Voss had stepped out.
Okay.
You struggled so hard there, by the way.
I did. It's also because I have
I saw the gears turning for a second.
It's
there.
also I have a dog
Did
on
I-
my lap.
Did I miss anything?
Besides the
Nothing
gun.
of
no
import.
ship hosting. Ship hosting.
A little
I
bit of
anchored a
ship
dog.
hosting, but also supplies you have found. You have found 50.
It's in the chat.
Oh yeah,
They're in the chat form.
yeah. You found a lot of
arrows.
arrows.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. Lich wanted to find a dagger, but it was not found.
Yeah, it was sad.
Sadness. Profound. But, now that Wisteria's back.
Oh, also the only other thing you missed is that your brother might have angered a god.
Yeah, as you do.
One does.
Yeah.
As one does.
I am sure that this isn't gonna come back later, as I write furiously in my notes.
Yeah.
Bring it on!
Ainsel rolled really well on intimidating the dirt, but the dirt also is attached to a god, so the god took offense.
Land is alive, believe.
Yeah. where everyone is right now is Eloise is helping get survivors to the tents. Bloop is helping with medical supplies. Your Angel is still setting up a fire pit for the bodies as well as burying the dead, and you are still collecting supplies. Also give me what's there now that you're back, give me one more d20.
Sure. 16.
You have found 31 healing potions.
Neat. I will redistribute them amongst the individuals of most need, aka I'm giving them to the tents.
Go right ahead. Also, give me one more. Actually, for you, give me a coin flip. So give me a 1d2.
Two.
You have found one bottle filled with a mysterious blue liquid. You don't know what it is.
I
that
guess
crystal
I'll send
meth?
I guess I'll send it back to be analyzed as normal.
So as it makes its way to the medical tent, one of the doctors takes it and runs it up to the professor. Professor, one of your allies has found this. I believe you all should bring this with you. Professor, you know that it is one of the items you all were discussing earlier. You know it's the Fantasia.
Ooh!
You also know that this is
that knows alchemy.
incredibly rare.
Well, you should hand that over. You should hand that over to Eloise. Eloise is quite proficient in alchemy and would probably love to research this.
The doctor gives a nod and goes looking for Eloise.
Oh, thank you.
You
Oh.
I'm assuming you just absentmindedly put it in your pack for now.
No. He takes a look at it. This is like, I don't have the time for this, and just pockets it for now.
Okay. Is
I
anyone?
can't wait for someone to die so we could turn them into something goofy.
Oh, don't tempt it. Fate there.
I mean, you almost
I
lost
can't
the boy.
I can't wait to turn someone into a genome, or even better.
Okay. Also, Shade, just a thing in the group chat there.
Pulling it up now. Give me a second. I had to move the dog. He is looking at me now, miserably.
That dog is miserable. I am in misery.
You say you put it in the group chat? What did you push?
No. I didn't.
What? No.
No, in the Discord.
Yeah.
I'm just letting you know about that.
Yeah,
So-
I see it.
Yeah, okay. Anyway, Alois will meet up with Angel. Need any help here?
I'm just gonna look over, shovel in hand, just digging a burn pit.
Diggy,
It's
diggy
best
hole.
not to let the death spread.
The rot would spread, yes.
He nods. He may not be trained in medicine, but he knows the bad air is the bad air.
Yeah, that's fair. And on that note, Eloise will join him in solidarity by first casting Might, so he has the extra strength to help out.
I got nothing but these guns.
All right. I just need something to do. I can't be resting on my laurels now.
I'll give you a pat on the shoulder. Understandable. How is he doing?
Stable, which is impressive, all things considered.
He's a tough lad.
Yes, I could have sworn he was already stopped breathing.
I'll do a little prayer. We'll kind of look up to the sky. I mission is divine, no doubt. By any other measure, he would have been gone.
I suppose either the 12 or Heidelin herself are looking after him. He says as he just chucks some more dirt over his shoulder.
We continue on.
I don't think we really have anything else outside of just supplies.
We're just digging a hole.
I know. I mean, the proper burial of the allies is actually helping with morale, and you're also helping improve the health of your troops by burning the cultists.
Yeah. All the dead bodies do not need to be around here right now.
As I mentioned earlier, I am tracking this stuff. I'm doing like various behind the scenes buffs and downsides for the choices you all make.
Mm-hmm.
Beyond just having the normal helmet and the whale oil, while I do all of this, I will have a piece of cloth wrapped around my face under my helmet.
Okay.
Alois is probably like taking his scarf to do the same at least,
Mm-hmm.
just so he has some kind of
It's a light
protection.
filter. Yeah, light filter.
Many of the veteran mercenaries have already done it themselves. Some of them had them on before the battle even started.
Probably some of the ones that were on the demon's side having to smell their rot.
Yeah. It's just some of them, like I said, it's the veteran mercenaries. They've been around battlefields for a good while.
By the way, I will also be using occasionally. If we find anything that's kind of too tough to move, I'm going to use Earth Rend to get it out of the way.
Okay.
Crack a few boulders.
Yeah.
Trying to think if there's any more standard infantry weapons to have rolls for. Restock
Shields?
Yeah. Give me a roll for shields.
Shields and armor.
D20 go. 16.
Ooh, nice.
You have found 60 shields.
What kind?
Various kinds, so some, I'd say a couple, like...
This doesn't really matter, I guess, that much. It's various shields.
Yeah, because if you were keeping this for your own inventory, I'd go into more detail, but since it's for the army's inventory...
It's just shields,
it's just shields.
This is supplies and materials.
Yeah, we're road tradering this shit.
Yeah, the details don't matter heavily for the scale.
Army.
Have we rolled for armor yet?
No. Though, armor, a lot of it's in really bad condition because of the fact of the war, and also because of the artillery.
Yeah, that's fair. Not even anything on any of the chosen cultists or whatever.
A lot of them are relying more on mutations to keep them protected. Like some of them, their skin had become as hard as leather.
Fair enough.
But while I work on this, I'm going to call for a soldier or two to bring some wood.
They've already brought you some wood, as well as a black mage specialized in fire magic.
Why was just going to zap one of the bodies to make a fire?
Yeah, no, Alois like already has his fire orb in his hand ready.
As you raise it, you hear the black mage come, No, let me. Eloise turns around and does see Vol.
Oh.
Great fireball.
It's good to see you.
Goes like bow. Good to see you in good health.
Yeah. Well, trying to at least. I'm just saying good health.
He nods a few times.
Good
battle.
Yeah, I figured keeping him
Heard good
around
thing.
in the magic core would make sense. Since we did said Volk was a specialized in fire magic.
Yeah, as soon as
Big fireball.
you said that. Praise fireball.
Praise Fireball.
Praise Fireball. And if you would be so kind.
Volk gives a courteous nod, and all the other soldiers see is just a huge bonfire as Volk lights the bodies up.
By the way, I know exactly what spell to use here for this, actually. Fire elemental Firefall. As
Right,
it raises the head into the air.
we remember Firefall back during the
Yep.
Dragon Ball.
Firefall.
As it rains down fire onto the bodies of the cultists, burning them and scorching
Some of the
them and turning
soldiers
them
who
to
are
ash.
unaware of what's going on believe it is divine judgment of Heidelin. You all have now become religious figures.
Volk is already a religious figure in his own religion.
I know Volk's already in the
mushroom
Firefall cult, but I mean
Yes,
the
in the mush-
others.
in the
No,
mushroom
mushroom cult.
Mushroom cult. Oh yeah,
In the
mushroom.
mushroom cult.
This is true, but I meant the others. They have
Good
all
mushrooms.
Good shroom.
Oh,
Okay. Does that anyone
Alex
have?
is going to get everything back on after the fire has started to deal with the rot.
I'll put my armor back on.
Some of the local white mages, or just the mages in general, are casting arrow to keep the smoke from blowing into the camp.
All things considered, Ansel, you do cut quite a figure. Have you ever considered posing for an art piece?
I've rode the back of the helmet. Thanks for the compliment. And I never quite considered it. Modeling isn't exactly a common profession where we come from.
Might be something worth trying. Every bit of experience is something to learn.
He thinks about it. Well, I think my sweetheart back home would probably like that.
I will say, if you do check poses for art, and you sell it, I will give you weekly income. You will get royalties.
Damn.
I am a fair DM.
You are a fair and just god. Yes, yes, yes.
Yes. Thank
Does it
you.
have to be
are.
normal, like, modeling, or, like, is he doing, like, to support the war effort, a tastefully nude photo shoot?
Both.
Are you
Both is
Caiaphas Cade?
Both is an option.
By the way,
Yes.
did we happen to, at the end of the battle, have any prisoners? And any cultist prisoners?
I think the cultists all committed suicide.
A lot of them blew themselves
Lose
up,
them.
and the only ones you have are the mercenaries.
Damn.
Oh,
Like
any
like
leaders in
mercenaries
the-
that refused to surrender?
They pretty much blew themselves up or were killed by artillery.
Yeah.
Okay, but any leader figures of the mercenaries that joined,
Yes, they've
That
already
might
provided
know some
they
of
get
the
maps.
plans.
Yeah.
They-
Yeah, they give us maps. Yeah.
they gave intel for the maps, yeah.
Yeah,
But
they might
any
have-
further intel.
Yeah, which can be. We'll talk about that when we do the full after battle report.
Yeah, that wasn't exactly my my idea. Was getting intel. I had a different idea, but it doesn't matter if there isn't any. Never mind.
We're already burning the corpses now. It's sending a message enough.
Yeah. I will say this: enemy morale has taken a hit.
Because we are burying our own in nice gravesite, normal graves. The cultists are getting the fucking burn pit.
Well, would you like to know the after battle report for the enemy morale?
I mean, I think the better question is, how many of them survived and escaped the battle?
A couple did use
'Cause-
Dimension Door to get away.
Okay. Okay.
There was a couple.
There
Who,
might be some maybe scrying probably as well.
Yeah.
Arcane Eye.
yeah, there's a couple. Well, there's already a guess as to who's among their forces for one of you. I'm not telling you which one of you has that theory, but there's some high level mages and some masters of different arcane arts watching.
Hmm.
Okay.
Okay, we got all the equipment sorted. The troop size has been sorted. In all honesty, like I said, you all could have taken much worse losses in terms of the army. Good job for the two brothers for giving them training and for the shield. I also have just noticed Flunk is muted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I said be right back.
Yeah.
Yeah, he said BOP.
Yeah, no, I'm just trying to think because And it's here because I think we were talking when you said it.
No, it's just
No, it's in
chat.
Oh. Yeah, I don't have the chat up. I've been keeping an eye on it on my phone.
You're good. You're good.
Yeah. My screens are filled with everything else.
Hmm.
So for now, I think we'll wait for the professor to get back, and once he does, we will have the full debrief with Erebus.
All right then.
While we wait, though, does anyone else have anything like roleplay wise that they want to add that they're doing right now? Because I said any little thing could provide little changes.
I think I'll spend my time before, like, after we have gathered up all the supplies and whatnot. I'll spend my time gathering up and checking on the morale of the troops, as well as like stoking the like reinforcing the morale generally, since I was part of the vanguard that fought in the front lines with them.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, many of them have. You notice that they all already had some very high morale from it. Mostly inspired by like, how well they held their own due to your training, and they also show deep concern for Frederick, as he has trained among them, and they consider him one of their own.
While you do that, by the way, I'm gonna go around and help reform the squads, basically, because I doubt it. The squads that died, I doubt it's a clean. This many squads died, probably some from each kind of thing.
Yeah.
So I get them sorted out.
Yeah. You're helping get the troops reorganized. Okay.
Yes. Count the dead, basically. Reorganize who's left, etc.
Yeah. You're
And-
Because I was there at the graveyards and all
Yeah,
that.
for the reorganization, you're gonna need to work with Erebus on that, but you're at least getting the tally together on the dead.
Yeah,
Yes.
and my goal is essentially just to like not to necessarily make morale better per se, but to maintain the high morale
Yeah.
and to also basically make sure everyone still has courage, even though maybe they might have lost some friends and whatnot.
Yeah.
To like give some good like rallying to keep momentum going. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Morale is still going very high. They're all impressed and motivated upon hearing you sweep through the cultists. But many are worried about the story you are sharing about. Oh, some of the bits you've talked about with the mysterious Red Warrior.
Don't worry, we
and-
bested them. Nevertheless,
Hmm.
But not without loss.
Floom is. Let's see. I see his mic is unmuted. Are you back?
Yes, I am.
With the medical tent, you've gotten most of between you and the other doctors, most of the patients there are in stable condition, and those who are not are at least getting prepped to be sent to more proper facilities. I will say the squads I said you lost were not just deaths; they were also injured.
Hmm.
They're basically the amount of people who cannot return to battle, is the best way to put it.
Yeah. No longer qualified for combat.
Exactly. As you all finish up your various tasks, whether it be treating the injured, boosting morale and collecting supplies, burning the dead, Eloise, you get a call over the link pearl still in your ear. Will you all have a moment? It's from Erebus. Will you all have a moment? Will you please come to the forward base? We gotta discuss our next move.
Aye. I'll get right on that. At least we'll go and seek out the brothers first. He already knows where Flumph will be. And relay the information that Erebeth is looking for us.
I'll go with you.
Go with you as well.
Limp, you've gotten all of your patients in stable condition.
I head on over.
I imagine Alois catches Flumph on the way out of the tent. Ah, good timing. Erebeth is looking for us.
All right. The two of you, are you all right? Yeah, I know you stayed on the front lines a bit longer.
Yeah, I'll look over at you and go, "Oh no, I'm fine. We did excellently. I'm relatively uninjured, and what little injuries I sustained have been fixed since then. So it was a complete and utter domination, I would say."
Wonderful. I'm glad to hear it. Oh, it was quite something in there.
I apologize that we need to go and talk to Arabef so soon after you have just gotten out of all of that.
Well, if anyone has any questions about anything that went on in the medical tent, I'm more than happy to answer them.
His condition is still stable.
Yes, but he will have there will be some permanent damage.
I'll look over at you. He
Dear.
survived.
Yes, barely.
I surely thought him dead.
We were luckily able to get our hands on a powerful alchemical item to help heal him.
Limp, you would also know that it was very touch and go, and he might have lost them for a few minutes at a time.
He did die for a minute or two, but I was able to pull him back.
We were lucky, though. A merchant gave me these. And he shows the other Mega Phoenix that he still has on hand.
What was that
Yes.
intelligence roll for?
People can die without fully dying? People can come back from that without magic?
People
Huh.
die when they are killed.
People die
yeah.
when they're killed.
Well, he knew
yes.
that already. He just thought it was kind of fairly permanent.
Luckily, I was able to restart his heart before any permanent damage to his brain could occur, but there is some lasting injuries to his musculature thanks to being old.
He'll nod. But I'm sure that it's... with a little bit of rehabilitation and some training, I'm sure he'll be able to manage, yes?
Yes, he might need to be. He probably needs to go do a lot more work to get back to where he was, but at the same time, he also shouldn't be doing a lot of work right now as he literally died.
Recovery is the important thing for Frederick currently.
Very well.
But you know he's got a good story and a scar to go with it.
Not many can say that they survived a cut like that.
That was a unexpected enemy. On a normal encounter, we wouldn't have had to deal with something such as that. It was out of his field of ability. But he was quite courageous. It stood his ground, regardless of the odds.
Well, let me think a bit on it. I might be able to remember who exactly that was. Because that was an outsider they had summoned, and I've come into contact with the ability to summon beings as of late.
Is that so?
Yes, it came to me suddenly. It was quite strange.
New magics.
Yes.
Could this have come from whatever transpired when the aetherite shattered?
It could be. The Aetherite network can be used for travel across the planes by connecting them. So it could have done something like that.
I'll admit something still feels different for myself as well. Like I felt sharper, but it almost seems like Ambra's in like above peak condition. more things to be considering.
Have you two felt any adverse effects, or maybe the opposite, really, enhancements ever since the crystal shattered, and the aetherite that
Nods.
that you
Motion-
hadn't accounted for?
Emotions to his whole appearance.
I mean, yes,
Yes.
that was obvious enough.
Yes.
We did talk about that, but
Yes.
have you felt anything else?
Shakes his head. Nothing more than simply, partially, I suppose, my potential maybe being unlocked.
No.
I don't think anything beyond that would be, I would consider abnormal.
Hey, DM, what should I roll to know who Gilgamesh is in character?
That would be planes, I think, right?
Yeah, no, it'd be knowledge planes to know the stories of Gilgamesh.
Alright.
We're both gonna do planes.
No.
You mean
Let's-
all three of us? With my
Oh.
one rank in plane!
Let's go.
No.
I did not not that bad of a roll, actually. It's surprising.
Okay,
You didn't roll bad.
you didn't roll bad. So going from bottom to top here, Angel, you have heard stories about the Red Warrior in your homeland. He passed through, disguising himself and challenging a great detective as well as the Warrior of Light. Eloise, you would have heard stories of Gilgamesh throughout the region, but you would not know much about him besides the rumors about his encounters with the Warrior of Light also. Floop, you know that he is someone who has come from the Void, has had interactions with the Warrior of Light and a detective, but also, last you heard, he was banished back to the Void.
Yes, I believe that was Gilgamesh, a wanderer of the void, who has interacted with the gentleman detective and the Warrior of Light. Though I had heard he was banished back to the void, but I guess that's no longer true.
That would make sense. Yes. I feel like I've heard some bar stories back in old about some red-cloaked figure going about knocking opponents silly only to take their weaponry as trophies. Huh. I'm surprised that he didn't try and claim anything from Frederick, all things considered.
We didn't exactly give him much time.
Aye.
We smited him rightly, immediately after he did that blow. If I had have just been a bit faster, Frederick may not have taken such a blow. It was unexpected to see him nevertheless, in the very first place. And given the encounter on the bridge, space was fairly limited.
Perhaps.
Surprising they summoned Gilgamesh of all things. He is a rather neutral figure, as opposed to one of something more closely allied to themselves.
Perhaps
It
that's all
seemed
they
chaotic,
could.
if you ask me.
Give me one more knowledge planes check.
8. $19.
Okay, with your knowledge of planes, you would know that sometimes without summonings, you do accidentally summon Gilgamesh.
Oh wait, actually, they might have screwed up their summoning. Gilgamesh does seem to be able to hijack summonings that aren't going right, to put himself back into our plane.
So what, Professor, are you insinuating that us besting him banished him back, and he just managed to squeeze his way in here?
No, what I think happened was our fight on the bridge distracted the summoning ritual, and screwed it up. So instead of summoning the beings they wanted to, Gilgamesh used that opportunity to reappear on our plane. And then, once he got his fill of the fight here, ditched it.
That.
I'm just gonna grimace.
Should we consider the possibility that Gilgamesh will return?
Well, probably. Gilgamesh does seem to hold. I don't know if the right word is to say his grudges or he remembers good fights. Because I've also heard he's quite petty.
This makes too much sense, actually.
Regardless if he shows his face again, we will best him once more and send his quite strange ass back to wherever he came from.
As long as he doesn't pull out the legendary artifact Excalibur.
All of you remember that he did pull out the legendary sword Excalibur and only deal 1 damage to one of you.
He did seem befuddled when that sword did
Yes.
paper cut like scratches.
He seemed like a fool, if you ask me. I'm so surprised he has such a renowned legend about him.
Don't let foolishness deceive you. Sometimes the greatest threats can be fools.
With your earlier knowledge check on him, you would know that he is rumored to carry multiple legendary weapons, but he seems to have bad luck drawing them when needed.
Apparently he has Apparently he has multiple legendary weapons, but he doesn't look when he draws them, so he just randomly pulls them out.
So he is a fool.
Excited. He's very excited.
He's too excited with the thrill of the fight to consider what is going on in the fight. Gets caught up in the moment.
I don't know if it's foolishness or overconfidence.
Might be a bit of both.
Confidence in the equipment he has. If you have multiple legendary artifacts, that would make sense. Even if some of them are legendarily weak.
Aye. Well then.
As you come up, as this conversation is going on, you all are within distance. You can see Erebus and Anevia around a table pointing at a map, discussing something.
Ah, yes.
Anevia
Hello
looks up,
there.
and they look up. But is it the heroes of the hour? We've heard reports from the commanders with the battle itself, but we haven't heard from you about what happened on the bridge, outside of what we saw happen to poor Frederick. How is he doing?
He's recovering.
He took
Erebus
a
kinda
mighty
gives a good
blow
laugh.
against a irritatingly strong foe that was summoned into the battlefield. But the professor would be able to explain it better and more eloquently than I.
Yes. Are you familiar with the being known as Gilgamesh?
Only based on stories and rumors. There never seems to be anything truly concrete about him.
Well, he is a chaotic being who wields and collects multiple legendary weapons, and he was banished back to the void not that long ago by the Warrior of Light, it seems. But it seems in our battle on the bridge, interfering with the summoning ritual that was occurring there, he was able to hijack the ritual to reappear on our plane, and then got in on the fight because he likes fighting.
I give a nod. Well, supposing having a neutral chaotic opponent could be better than having one that was completely loyal to them.
I'll
Yes.
shake my head.
Who knows? He
Not
might even cause
particularly.
some chaos for our enemies.
If such an enemy is turned against us, I fear that as he looks over at his brother, our techniques may not be as effective against them. Particularly my own, since they do not, as he says begrudgingly, seems not to harbor evil in their heart per se, but they were a strong foe nevertheless. They struck a mighty. What did he use? It was this weird spell of some sort. He used some sort of power that aged Frederick rapidly, and
Some
struck him.
some form of chronomancy, time magic.
And struck him very harshly. We thought him dead, but he managed to withstand his aging, and decided to push on, even though Eloise here gave multiple warnings to back up, but his hero's heart could not let him do such a thing inside the face of an enemy. We faced the foe, but they did Frederick a blow far more than his old, aged frame could handle. And my brother and I thought him lost. The others took him to get medical treatment and try and save his life. We, thinking him dead, decided to not let his death go in vain, and took the fight right to the enemy with a renowned fervor. But it seems that fervor wasn't necessarily needed, as he has seemingly at least pulled through. Thankfully.
Well, you fought for a hurt friend. That can be worth the vigor, I think.
To give a
Nods.
nod to you.
I'm sure that you've gotten the reports also on the mercenaries that surrendered.
We've heard. Leave it to your group to manage to convince a bunch of mercenaries to join our side, either through fear or diplomacy.
He nods.
Did they manage to provide any intel? None of our commanders have provided anything. They said that they
sent
did say
the
they
map
gave
back.
something to you.
Yeah, I sent the map back.
Oh, right. Yeah, they have it, but they haven't unrolled it. Well, I'm assuming the only bit of intel was this map.
I'll nod.
They unroll it and they kind of put it to the side next to the route map that they have. Some of these supply caches could be useful and opens up some new opportunities for us. Erebeth gives a look to all of you. Question: how would you all feel about some infiltration?
Well, that depends. Where are we going?
The original plan was we were going to march the army along the river, cross the canyon, and go alongside the mountains to assault Dresden. But because the main issue is we wouldn't have enough supplies to go along the canyon and siege Dresden from the other side. Assuming these supply caches are still good, we can raid them to keep our army moving without relying on the supply lines as heavily, and siege Dresden on one side, while you all go along the river and the mountain and sneak and see if you can strike the city from the back.
I feel like this might be a risky plan, because if these supply caches are either outdated or not efficient enough, you may have too much attrition by the time you reach the castle.
She gives a nod. That is a risk we have taken. Seeing as this has only started, within the past week since we launched the campaign. The caches themselves can't be much older than that, and they've had to keep. We assume they have to keep them all well garrisoned anyway to move their own forces. So essentially, we would, no matter which ones we go for, we will all have to make our own battles to take the supplies and push forward. But this also might make it for an easier time to break into the city and reclaim the artifact. If we could get that, then we can turn what could end up being a 3-month siege into maybe a battle of days. So the call would be up to... I'll leave the call up to you for how we should do this. The original plan would be more secure, but we also would have trouble moving the army stealthily across the mountains.
I feel like it would be worth it.
I'm gonna point down at the map, right around here.
Yeah.
Right? Around, like, this supply cache. He
Yeah.
says, you could always take the army and go around here. Leave the leave the artillery engines there with a small garrison. Enough to defend them, but not enough for a full army. You could always proceed to bombard the city over time and make it swish its defenses and morale by the time that the rest of the army progresses, refuels, and gets around. If the supplies are not as good, to at least destroy their defenses as best as possible to weaken the defenses, and the forces won't have to suffer the attrition for as long. And then he points to the right side, and if we go across and continue with your plan, we could always meet up with the rest of the forces when they eventually reach, since we'll be faster than the army would be.
So that was part of our plan anyway. We were going to leave a small contingent of specifically the older Magitech engines where the leg motors are starting to wear down, but they're still well enough to be braced in a position and fire. Won't be as accurate, but at that range, hitting anything is a shot in the wind.
If you would like, we could always also, on our side, we could take the mercenaries, since we weren't expecting to have them in the first place, and take them with us.
Take as many troops. If you think you can make use of them, take them.
Could always, as he points to the other little town, we could always take. We could use them to siege and take over this location.
That's actually
on to...
not a town.
I'm talking about right here.
Oh, that's also not a town. She looks
Is
at where you're pointing to. I must correct you, though. That is not a town. That's actually an ancient religious site that's been long abandoned. They do say that sword that your young friend in the tent used to be stored there. They used to have much more divine power. Might be some secrets that you could uncover on your way if there's time.
Nods. They might be very well using it as a small garrison spot too.
This is also true.
For reinforcements, it would be best to cut them off from both sides to ensure they have no more supply lines or routes to escape. If we take the mercenaries, and just the mercenaries, and march them over, they'll be likely expecting a force here, as he points at the canyon gap, right?
Yeah.
That we planned on crossing in the first place. They'll be likely expecting resistance there, and not expecting us to go the long way around, since supplies would be impossible to manage. If we keep their attention, potentially we should be able to break through with our strength and meet you on the other side.
Yeah, sounds like we're of the same mindset. I didn't want to push the idea of forcing you all on your own with just the band of mercenaries you all just recruited. You all didn't think you can handle it.
If we come into another battle, I'm sure we could do it again.
We do have faith in you in that regard, as you all have proven yourselves perfectly capable, as well as being able to find allies in the weirdest of places.
Regardless if we fail, the war effort will still likely succeed, as your plan doesn't hedge on us.
Exactly. If the worst is to happen and you all do not make it, we will still lay siege and still, after much struggle, get the relics we're looking for inside the capital, inside Dresden. If you manage to succeed, we might even be able to turn the battle around from the inside.
Nods. As you'll look around at everyone else. Are you all willing to do this?
I need something to do, and fretting over Frederick will get nothing done.
It will be almost impossibly dangerous, and death will be a likely outcome. Though, I'm sure, as he looks over his brother, we welcome those odds.
Well, it's my job to keep you alive in those odds, so I have to go there.
And of course, some assistance in that regards wouldn't be opposed to, correct, Professor?
Of course. And to bet, I have one or two tricks up my sleeve to help us.
I'm gonna put a hand on both of your shoulders at the same time, right? Kind of like leaning down a little bit for Bloom. As I go, look, the two of you are dear friends at this point, I would say. And we've gone through many battles together and many treks, that's to say the least. This will be extraordinarily dangerous. And though glory is forged in the pits of the deepest of danger, you two have a lot less to gain from such a task as we do. Surely do want to make sure, if you decide to do this, it is of your own free will, entirely because you are determined to do this. Don't throw away your lives just willy-nilly.
Oof will start flapping his wings so he can get within range to put his hand on
Lean down a little bit.
I'm gonna pick.
I can,
Just
picks up the
kind of
flute.
like
I stand
just
to
kinda
gain
like-
quite a lot from it. I stand to gain the safe, knowing my friends are safe. And that's worth anything.
I couldn't forgive myself if something were to happen to both of you and I had no way to help. So no, you're not just shoving us off, saying we shouldn't come along and not risk our lives. We're in this together. After
Very well,
all,
then.
these shards from the Aetheryte have already bound us in some ways, I'm sure.
Also, I learned this really neat trick with a rope.
I just imagine Floop just snapping his fingers to cast a rope trick at that moment.
I could.
Just feels like
He
that
could.
moment out of Avatar with the beads.
Yes.
I can make a pocket dimension for us to take naps in with a rope.
I'm gonna look at the two of you, kind of like almost getting a slight smallest tear in the corner of my eye, as I feel so heartfelt. I'm gonna go. You two are true heroes, I will say. You two have the hero's heart. Again, even though you have far less to gain from such glory as we do, you two are valiant, and your hearts are in the right place. I would have no one else to serve beside us than you two. And Frederick, of course, he has proven himself already, facing
Yes,
death's
yes.
door.
Yes,
I'm gonna lean over to you guys both pat him. Well, after, I'm gonna try to give a pat on the back to Professor if I'm, kind of supporting him. When you guys pat him back, it's always reassuring going into combat with you two.
Same to both of you.
Yes, we can only do our best because you two are always at the forefront.
After all, I couldn't go and trick cultists into blowing themselves up without my two best bodyguards.
They will sing songs of these days, and these stories will be written down for quite a while. I hope you two are ready for the monikers of legend. I know that'll be a good on the resume as he looks down at the professor.
Oh yes, yes it will.
Maybe... yeah. Having a legendary status like that might be useful, after all.
Well, it'll definitely be good for research grants, that's for sure.
I mean,
Oh, I'm sure, Professor.
you'll likely be able to get your own academy.
Oh,
I
don't
could
get
get my
too far
own-
ahead of yourself now.
I could get a wing named after me.
You could always, if you really wanted to. I know we don't have many skilled teachers back home. You could always come back with us and teach our young. Education is, as he seems like a little bit lacking comparatively in our parts.
Prime example.
But that is entirely for you.
Hey, Angel, you want to give an intelligence check?
Okay, well, I just did it. Roll a 2.
Yeah. Oh boy.
You do not realize they are talking about you.
Well,
To be fair, Wisteria is not exactly the
Brightest tool in
Shy.
the tool shed? No.
Yeah.
Yep. We're
No.
in the same kind of boat over here.
Uh-huh.
We're a little ass backwards.
This is true,
Yeah.
but Hansel has been simply.
I've been rolling for. I have some interesting knowledge. Like I know what a gun is.
This is true.
Do you know how to shoot a gun? That's the real question.
well, it's been
Don't I can figure it
Has-
out.
Here's a question: has Wisteria told anyone that he found a gun?
I've sent it back. I didn't really know what it did per se, but I could tell it was a gun from what I've been told. But
Okay.
that doesn't mean I know how to use it. I just kind of was like, all right, put it with the rest of the splice.
Yeah, Erebeth gives a nod to all of you. If you are certain on this path, then we shall all march together to about here, and this is where we shall split our forces. It's
We'll
gonna
take
be
just enough supplies.
It's gonna be about a half-week travel. I'll have them prepare some supplies for you as well as some equipment for the mercenaries. Though there was one piece of equipment that was sent back that I was told about that I figure your group might take because it's quite an exotic piece.
Oh?
Well, one of you who was patrolling the battlefield found a gun.
Oh.
the alchemical kind.
Yes. Now, none of our troops are here are trained in it, and the only ones who are have their own custom tools that they'd rather not use one that they haven't built themselves. I don't know if any of you are trained, but it might not be a bad idea to have.
Well, I'd love to take a look at it at least. It is, though
Part of me is interested in the mechanics.
it should
Heard
be
there,
gunpowder, correct, or other alchemical ingredients.
Yes.
there are cartridges that can be made using alchemical ingredients.
This is true. One of which, and she puts it on the table, is a flare cartridge.
Oh,
Flare as in like
As in a signal flare, not the spell.
you understand why I needed to ask.
I do.
All
Many
things
of our
considered.
many of our own have had the same confusion.
I can imagine in
Oh.
a dire situation, someone shooting a flare at a horde of enemies.
It'll be useful nonetheless, even if we. The flare cartridges would be useful for signaling your camp.
That was my plan.
Very well. It'll be something to throw into the carriage then.
Yes, I have something I have some ingredients I need to buy. Because I have an idea for an item that will help me. That will help me further down the line.
Perhaps we could ask Adan to train us. She is rather good at firearms.
In terms of the gun that was found, it is the pepper box.
Oh, okay.
Fancy.
Yeah, so figured give you something a little fun to play around with if anyone wants to pick up training.
Pepper gun?
No, pepper box. It's
Aww.
no, it's a handgun.
No,
It's
it
a
is
handgun with
no.
It's a handgun with
Aw.
multiple barrels that rotate.
No, sadly, it is not a gun that fires out pepper.
I
No,
mean,
that's
if
not what I
you,
meant.
You can make a fire oregano.
Get some salt in there so you can take down some ghosts.
No, sorry, we only
Nice.
have Himalayan salt.
I mean, salt rounds would be effective.
But that's how you only have pink Himalayan salt.
damn.
I mean, that'll work in some ways.
That's for slaying white ghosts.
Damn it. If we had a shotgun, right, and we filled it with silver beads instead of steel, would that be anti-demon?
Yes.
I think so. Yes.
Excellent. How would they? Because they're kind of weak to silver, right?
Yeah.
How would they like having silver just embedded into their body?
Here's the
I
thing.
feel like that would be damage over time.
Here's the thing.
Feels like it should be.
I will. In terms of the firearm, if anyone wants to use it for combat, if you want to take shots of it, you can use it. But you'll have like a penalty for it if you're not trained.
We're just not proficient. It's just not
Yeah.
proficient. Remember,
Yeah,
all
exactly.
firearms are exotic proficiency, so
Yeah.
we are just untrained. It's
Yeah.
our
I'll
base thing, yeah.
I'll minimize it a little bit if you do target practice.
That's fair.
Combine
Like
the
a -2
roleplay
instead of -4.
Exactly. Combine the roleplay with the
Okay.
game mechanics.
And that wouldn't be terrible to have.
It's really not because it hits gains touch AC.
Not just that. It's also I want it for flares and shit.
Oh yeah, no. Well, flare, I don't think we even need to attack roll. Just shoot into the sky.
Exactly.
Yeah.
No, it's the tactical aspect too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It is helpful.
I mean, you could always just shoot a flare into an enemy's face, and that'll be a good signal.
Okay.
No, it might be a little hard for them to see it when it's in their skull.
So our main thing was we got the battle report out of the way, and you've all established the tactics for your next for the next leg of the journey. So now it's going to be some travel time till you reach the breakpoint, and then we will have you all back again on your own outside of the army. Does anyone have anything else they would like to
yay.
do tonight?
Yeah, I would like to go check on Frederick.
So
I would
I'll
like
go with.
to go buy the ingredients to make a magical wondrous item.
okay. DM me what the list of those ingredients are, and I'll tell you what I can get you. Okay.
There's no specific ingredients. It's just how much gold it's worth.
Okay. Then you're going to be talking to the merchants. Let's
Alright.
do the Frederick thing, and then I'll talk with you about what you're getting. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So with Frederick is. So as you walk in, he's semi-conscious. He gives you a look. Like, did we get him?
I'll nod.
That's good. I feel like I gained 13 years back in my life.
Walk on over and sit by his cot.
Ugh. So what's the next move?
I'll go ahead and very slowly and carefully explain to him everything that happened since he was gone, and what transpired that I'm aware of, anyway, and explain to him about Gilgamesh and what the next stages of the actual plan
Campaign.
are. Yeah, I'll just summarize all of that, so we don't take 30 minutes. He'll explain all of that. And then he'll go, but now that that's out of the way, he's gonna put a very gentle, barely touching him so he doesn't actually feel pain, hand on his shoulder, and go, you stood face to face with death and didn't back down. I'm very proud of you.
I had to live up to the stories that you all were saying.
Lesser men would have cowered. But you held your resolve, no matter what the results would have been. Well done.
He looks like you can kind of just see the inspiration and the pride on his face from those statements.
You know what? I'll say.
Hmm.
I'll take my hand off his shoulder and I'll look at him and go, I'll spread word around the camp. You have earned yourself a moniker, I think, in a time like this. As I look over at Angel. As I look back down at him. And as I say this, when I finish, I'm gonna look back at Angel to see what he thinks. Quickly, before looking back at him. And I'm gonna go, I think a moniker would be appropriate. And he pretends to think about it for a moment as he goes, what about the title of Frederick, the Undying?
Angel?
I'm thinking.
Okay.
Truly it would
Or,
strike fear into the hearts of your enemies.
as I'm gonna kind of like take a step forward, Frederick the Risen. As you were redeemed from the cultists, and when you fell in battle fighting righteously, you rose again. Truly, your
Still look
spirit is undying.
What would you prefer? It's your name, after all. We'll spread it amongst the soldiers, so that your name will propagate and spread.
I feel after I went through the Risen might be a good call.
He nods. Very well. But it's a title earned. And truly is a name that will be easy to remember for those who spread stories of such a warrior.
Kind of gives a nod and then dozes back. You see his eyes kind of trying to get heavy as he's like trying to fight off sleeping.
I'm gonna put a hand on Wisteria's shoulder. I think it's best for us to let the hero rest.
Oh yeah. It's time to go spread the word.
A nod.
I'm gonna
As
go
you
spread the
go,
word.
he dozes back off to sleep to recover.
After we leave the tent, I'm gonna kind of like, with the arm over Wisteria's shoulder. I am very proud of him. He's come a long way.
He has. Apprentices of his age usually don't show such promise.
And such tenacity.
You know, I would say that would be, if nothing else, that is his trial. If you ask me. He did exactly what we did, faced death in the face and stood standing. I think that qualifies him for his journey.
And he nods. I think he even came closer to it than we did.
In truth, he did. In truth, he did. But it isn't the result necessarily that matters. As far as the death is concerned, it's the result, and I think he showed it plainly, regardless of what his actual training is. He had the heart,
nods.
and that's all that mattered. I think our father would have approved. He is
I nod.
early to begin his journey, as he grimaces a little bit, but that matters not. He's proven himself and gained a title, and he's earned it. I think he's welcome to join us. Not, I wouldn't say necessarily as equals, since we are his tutors, but as far as the family is concerned, status-wise, minus the hierarchy, as far as clanmates, I think he's earned a spot entirely by quite literally passing his own trial. I don't think we can call him an initiate anymore.
Slowly nod along with you. At some point, we do need to get him the proper iconography.
There should be a tailor somewhere. Someone repairing clothes and all this and the other. I mean, outside of each individual soldier repairing the small cuts and scrapes and tears in their uniform, there should be someone out here with the skills necessary to embroider it. Hold on. Give me a moment. I know he has a cloak. I'll just fetch it while he's sleeping. We'll show it to him when he wakes up. And after it's finished. I'm sure he won't notice since he's so injured. He won't notice it missing. Hold on, give me a second. As he, stealths back in there.
Clink, clink, clink.
Oh, no,
I'm not going back in.
I don't wear heavy armor.
Yeah, I'm saying outside. I'm not fucking waking him up.
Oh,
I
really?
have decent stealth. Well, not good stealth, but I've got a plus. I'm gonna slowly stealth my way in there and steal his cloak.
He kind of mumbles a little bit in his sleep.
Yeah. When I get back outside, I'm gonna hold it wrapped up, folded. I'm gonna go, all right, I got it. Come on, let's go find someone.
We walk off to go find ourselves a tailor.
I would suggest taking it back to camp.
Yeah.
Main camp as opposed to away camp.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
The main camp people have already started to pack up and are moving forward to meet up with the forward base.
Okay. And remind me, Adon came along with our group, right?
Yes, that's Eloise's sister, right?
Yes.
Yes, she's part of the engineering corps working on the Magitech engines.
Right. Alice is going to hunt her down, as it were, to see if he can ask her some questions.
You do find her kind of tinkering away at one of the artillery units, checking on the leg servos.
He waits a moment, sees that she's much too engrossed in her work, and just gives a loud
What's up?
sorry, I didn't mean to bother you, Adon. It's just my party just recently came into possession of and he just pulls out the pepper box. This.
Oh, that's a odd piece to find on a battlefield.
Yes, isn't it?
Yeah, it's simple. It's nothing quite like what the people of Ishgard would use, but all you're trying to do is just shoot hot lead at someone. It gets the job done.
Yes. I'm going to sound like one of those old fools back in Ishgard, but could you teach me how to use this thing?
I would be honored. Though, she kind of gives it a once over. Give me a little bit to check it over. I don't know. I want to make sure it's not made of shoddy craftsmanship. Make sure it doesn't blow up in your hand.
Thank you. That would be quite appreciated. I need both my hands to hold my bow, after all.
I wouldn't say it would replace your skill with a bow, but in terms of... There are some times when pulling out a gun might be faster than a bow.
Aye, yes, you're right. I do still have my magecraft.
Having more tools is always better than having none.
Aye.
She's already kind of
that's why I came to ask.
You see her already kind of starting to take it apart.
Should the need arise, would you be willing to teach any of the others?
I'm sure we've got a couple. Well, we got this one we can use. This is a nice basic one. The only complex part about it is the fact that it's got 6 chambers instead of 1.
He's just nodding like he understands a word she's saying. Well, if any of the others find any interest in this, I will send them your way then.
He gives a nod and starts running some using some tools to clean out the barrels to make sure there's no debris or anything in there. You just hear Ari mumbling just like, people need to learn how to take better care of their weapons.
It's just like, please a mental note for asking how to clean this thing later.
Yep.
And then he's going to leave her to it and go talk to any of the merchants around.
Some of the merchants have already made their way there. They haven't unpacked their wares yet, but they see it. Oh, if it isn't the rider, you're already making a name for yourself.
Yes, thank you. Speaking of,
Do you want to square away the debt for those Mega Phoenixes?
yes.
Give me a second. I am just double checking what the normal cost for one of them is. Woo!
Yeah.
Normally we charge you for the two of them, but let's call one of them comped for if you let us keep the royalties from the bards selling your song.
Yes, absolutely.
And then there's the matter of the other one.
Yes, I still have it here.
Yeah, they look at it. Now here's the question. So you haven't used it yet. Do you want to keep it and buy it off us, or do you want to return it?
Alois thinks for a moment, and in the back of his head, there's that voice that's just saying, "You're gonna need it. You know you're gonna need it."
You can either pay for it up front, or we will take. You can put it on your tab. It's not like you're going anywhere.
Before I decide whether to take this or not, how much would it be?
9,500 gil.
Alois just, without even really saying anything else, he's just going to take the gil out of his pouch and just hand it to them.
Pleasure doing business with you. Now keep in mind, that's a pretty rare item. We don't, those are, like I said before, those were the only ones we have in stock. I wouldn't count on getting another one.
Yes, of course. Thank you.
Phoenix Downs.
We do have plenty of the normal kind. We actually stocked up on them just because plenty of people are getting injured in the war.
How much would Phoenix Downs be per purchase?
Well, since we have them in bulk, we're selling them half off right now. We have about for a standard sale, we have about 20, and they're all 700 apiece.
700 apiece. That's with the deal.
That is with the deal. They normally retail 1,400. We're giving you half off since we have them in bulk, and to help at least somewhat support the war effort.
I'll take 4.
He packages up 4 Phoenix Downs and hands to you. And you're gonna be handing over.
Actually, sorry, 5.
He looks at it and he grabs a 5th and tosses it into the package.
All right, that'll be 3,500. There you go.
Pleasure doing business with you. If you or your allies need any other supplies, just come to us. If you need anything special ordered, just let us know, and we'll try to get it here as quickly as we can.
Yes, thank you. Oh,
Okay.
actually, this is going to seem an odd request. You wouldn't happen to have a resplendent uniform, would you? This is a very specific magic item from Pathfinder. I can send you the link to it. It's like 7,000 total.
Send it to me. Let me read it and let me determine.
Yeah. Just gonna drop it in the group chat since I already got that open.
All good. And
This is something that we would be able to make later, I think. I don't know if we have the spells for this yet.
yeah.
Because it needs heroism, which is 3rd or 2nd level in terms of Pathfinder levels.
You see him checking his notes. We don't have one in stock, but we can get it ordered and probably have it here within a day or two. Thanks. The Garleans have provided some of their bikes to our runners. They could get small pieces of equipment and items here quickly, much faster than the normal Chocobo supply trains.
I'll get back to you. How about that? It's not necessary in an immediate fashion. It's just something I'm considering adding to my equipment.
He gives you a nod. I'll write up the paperwork, and if you settle on it, I'll get it submitted. If not, no sweat off my brow.
Thank you.
Just so you know, we will need the payment up front if we do order it.
Don't worry about ordering it right now. I would like to talk with a companion of mine first.
All good. I'm just saying, you know.
If anything, we might need to ask you for materials. How about that?
Oh, that we have in abundance. Especially
Yes.
with all the scrap metal we recently just came into possession of. He points like piles of broken swords that some of the soldiers are bringing up.
Yes. All right. Very well then. I will get back to you. And Alois is going to head off to go and see if he can find the professor.
He is in the merchant area buying ingredients for a wondrous item as well.
Oh! Actually, there he is right now.
Yes.
Hello, Professor.
So, I need
Pulls out a shopping list.
some magical cloth and some magical threads.
Some crystals. Yes. crystals.
Oh, what are you? What? Oh, what
Elemental.
are you talking about?
If elemental shards would allow us to recoup some, would it allow us to substitute some of the cost for magical item creation? If we had all of that, and we could use that as material.
Oh yes. I'm looking to get some magical threads and cloth so I can make some magical items to wear. I'm not very strong, so I'm getting some cloth products to make.
You as well.
Oh. Do you
Yes.
need something made?
Yes, actually, I've heard of this thing called a resplendent uniform. It improves tactical ability, apparently. I feel like it could be useful for me. It's not expensive, mind you, but it would be less expensive if we were to work on a project together.
Yes, I could. If I was to work on this alone, I'd be able to get this done in about slightly less than 6 days, but if we do it together, we could probably get it done sooner.
I feel like I might be able to help reduce some of the costs too.
Oh, that would be
We-
wonderful.
We can see. I might know a few tricks. Yes.
Would you be able to assist me in crafting my item as well, then, if you can lower the costs?
Of course.
Then, yes, alright, let's go shopping then for ingredients. We'll figure out how much we need, and you tell me how much we can get off. How many less ingredients we'll need.
It's not going to be a lot. I think I might be able to shave off like perhaps 5%, but that's still something. It adds up.
Yes.
All right, and we do.
Yeah. We'll sort that out post session.
Does anyone else have anything they want to do tonight? Or are you going to call the battle report and tactics planning to a close?
Yeah, I want to go to the fucking tailor.
Oh, yeah, no.
I want to go find a tailor.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, it's Taylor time.
There is, you see the leather workers and tailors working on robes and various pieces of armor. They give a look at you as you come up. How can we help you today?
I hate to bother you. Could we request a bit of embroidery? It's a bit of a rush job, but it's for one of the fallen soldiers that were up in the vanguard that almost lost their life. Would you be willing to do a custom piece?
Way to do it. Depending on how complicated the pattern is, we might be able to get it done within a few hours. What's up?
He's gonna lean his shoulder over where his clan symbol is, as he folds out the back side of the cloak. So he goes, "Could you replicate this on the back of here?
Do you mind if
Nice and big."
Yeah. Do you mind if we take a sketch of it so we know what we're trying to make?
Yeah, he'll take off his cloak, which is very fine, and he'll hand it over. Yeah, take as much time as you need to replicate it.
You see them go to work on making a stencil out of it, and then they hand the paper over to that they've made over to someone else. So I'll have one of my other artisans make a larger version of it. We should have it done within 2 or 3 days. Overall, this is actually it's a fairly simple job.
He nods. This is a delicate task that needs a bit of secrecy if preferred. If you could keep it quiet for us for the time being. We want it to be a surprise for them and not get word out until after they've made their decision. But regardless, if you could do this, we don't have much in the way of coin at the moment, anyway. But
you see the tailor raise up their hand. You all were part of the Vanguard group. This is a nice and simple request. It's not like you're asking us to create you a whole new set of magically enchanted clothes. This is something that one of us could do overnight. Consider it common.
Thank you greatly. I appreciate it. Do they still need my cloak?
No, they've handed you the cloak back.
Okay, cool. I'll put it back on. He'll leave he'll obviously leave the Frederick cloak with them. If possible, how long did you say it would take for this job to be completed?
Give us 2 to 3 days.
Okay.
Your travel time for there is about 3 days. That's when
He'll be ready for when it's time.
Yeah.
I was hoping it'd be faster, but we're just gonna have to make excuses for Frederick.
Well, if it's 2 days, they might. Well, he might not notice. He's still bedridden.
True.
Yeah, but if he happens to be like, "Where's my clothes?"
Just say it's getting washed.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. For 2 days.
Hey, laundry's pretty backed up right now.
And Floop's
There's
got
a
him on all
lot. There's a
kinds
lot of injured. That's a lot of blood to clean up.
And Floop's got him all.
No. Just say it's at the tailor's. Don't say why.
Floop, do you want to give him morphine?
Yeah, actually, no. That would actually be the better response. Just say that it's at the tailor's.
Yeah.
He might assume it's getting fixed because he was in a big fight.
If all possible, can we? Would you be willing to do the little time skip of travel and have us do this conversation with Frederick before the end of session? or would that be something we would have to wait until next session for?
Hey, final next session. Because you would talk to him and then would go on our way and do the, what's it called?
Yeah.
I was
It'd
only
be
asking
fine-
because I
it'd
think
be
it'd be a
open
really
singer.
cute session to end. It'd be a really cute conversation to end session on.
It'd be a nice wholesome note to start the next session on.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. It's why
You know, we gotta wave our death flags if we're going off to war again.
Exactly.
We give
Instead
him
of
one last reminder.
Instead of waving to like our wives while leading to war, no, we're waving to Frederick.
We're waving to Frederick after giving him something to remember us by.
I am. Well, I mean, Frederick would be coming with us.
I say there is that they did say that his sword has a connection to the temple.
This
You're
is true.
Yeah,
This is
yeah. So
true.
he would be coming with us. And I'm also saying it because we're so we don't have to sit on the cliffhanger for 2 weeks.
Well,
But it's up to GM. I'm not going to complain either way.
I'd say hold off with the Frederick cloak. We might actually be doing a session on the 16th. I will let you know when we get closer through the week. The reason why is the 23rd I will not be available as it is I will be celebrating my birthday. So yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But I might, if I could get everything, depending on how things play out this week, I might actually host it on the 16th. And then we'll pick up from there. If that works for everyone, if no one has any plans or scheduling interference with that.
No, you're fine.
I don't have plans for next week, so that's
That'd
fine.
be fine. That should be
Okay.
fine.
Alright.
Yeah, then if that's the case, then we'll pick up on the 16th.
Okay.
With that, though, I think we're good to wrap it for the night. Unless
That's
anyone
fine.
has anything else they want to say before we wrap it.
No.
Um,
I'm good.
Okay, then.